Without a trace. Without a trace. Discourse. Oh gosh. Hey, Raw. Oh. Name. That boy. Kick me out. Oh, wild. Scratching my COVID. Ah. Woo. I got dry nose like a motherfucker. Gotta wear those stupid masks. You get the dry fucking nose. And you know, you wear them all day at work and everywhere you go, so you get the mask covering your face. And my nose dries up between the allergies so fast. I'm telling you right now, I get boogers the size of a Buick Skylark because of that thing. It's no joke, man. No joke at all. No joke at all. Who we got today? Who we got? Hi, Katie. What's up? Oh, my manager VJ's in the house. John Duke, my friend who bought my clock, is here. Well, Eddie Lisk is in the house. I don't. I turned the air conditioner off so that I would be able to hear, but it gets warm up here. Fuck. Katie. Katie. Holy crap on that. The pad you guys put in to play basketball on. When shit gets real, dude, I think we got to come over and have a little adult game over there. I'll have you know, I haven't lost a game of horse since 1988. Haven't lost a game of horse since 1988. That's the truth. No joke. Yes, Dia, I did get a haircut. How's it look? How my look? I had to. Hey, Sherry Bobbins. Listen, I had to get a haircut. It was so bad. Had to happen. I got a little short, but it was so long that it had to happen. David Bunk's here. Hi, David. Who cut your hair? I have to learn. See me to cut his. I went to a barber who will remain nameless for right now. So she can't get in any, well, she won't get in any trouble. Kim at New Era is the best. If anybody needs a cut, go see Kim at New Era. And quite honestly, go see anybody at New Era because you can't get a bad haircut there. Kim hit me up, man. Dia says I liked it long. Well, maybe I'll grow it back so you can run your fingers through it. Sherry Bobbins. I miss Sherry Bobbins. Our Saturday afternoon ginger ale talks. Those are some of the best talks ever, Sherry Bobbins. So listen, your boy, I didn't realize I was out of bread. So there's no toaster tonight. There's just a hamburger roll, and we're gonna have a fluffer nutter on a hamburger roll. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Oh, thank you, Tia. I would argue that no matter what my hair looks like, this is always, you know, I got game right here. You know what I mean? This is the seller. This is the selling point. The key. Understand? Sherry Bobbins. Let me tell you something. Sherry, nobody pours a ginger ale and has the best sarcastic conversations with me like Sherry. Sherry, Kathy, and Tracy. Best ginger ales and sarcastic conversations you're ever going to want to have in your entire life. Unbelievable. Monique's back. What up, Nick? You know, my Schweppes here. So, did you guys like the picture of me, Duke, Trace, and Top as Poison? If you were a music lover in the '80s, you know. Also, I think I have to apologize. I think I may have misled people into thinking that the three of those guys were all going to be here with me tonight. If that's the case, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Uh, but I will have all of them on one of these days. We've already all talked about it. Gonna be a nice little remote. Skippy peanut butter, or it's Jif, but it's the chunky. Remember, if you're eating creamy peanut butter, throw it away and go get the chunky. Disgrace. Rat face up. Same. Number one bad boy. Lame. I've been singing Poison songs all day. That's where I had the idea for the Poison cover album. This is unbelievable. I have another confession to make. This is my first fluffernutter since last week. I'm trying to cut back on my carbs because I put on choking on peanut butter. Sorry. I'm trying to cut back on my carbohydrates because I'm so fat and I can't see my toes and just bad. I could feel my arteries just clogging, just all clogged up and not good. So open a jar. So who's excited about my first home visit for my first fluffernutter? Coming very soon. What's up, Jennifer Lynn? This crackhead dog of mine knows that I'm making food because I'm talking out loud. She knows when I'm talking out loud that I'm doing this. And somehow has trained herself in the last 3 months to know that I'll give her food to leave me alone. So this is what she does. You all have yourselves to blame. Here's to all of you. I hope you're happy. I hope everybody's healthy. I hope nobody's sick. If they are sick, get better. And you're all looking out for each other. Find that cutting out the Tuesday show and after Saturday night show, I don't see you guys again until Thursday. I actually miss this. I actually miss you guys. It's an absolute shame. I miss you guys. I don't see you. Hazel, come on. Get over there. You gotta lay down. Good girl. No, not now. Not now. Not now. Listen. I'm the captain now. You gotta go lay down. Go lay down. No. And she puts her paw up because she thinks I'm gonna give it to her. Sorry, that was a big bite. Hazel, go lay down. No, go lay down. She is so smart. Anyway, so I do the Saturday night shows and we have the cocktails together and it's so much fun. Now with the No Tuesday show, I don't see you guys till Thursday. I find myself missing everybody in our fun conversations. But that's going to change because I'm still going to continue to do this, and the podcast is going to be a way for just more content. What do you guys think of the haircut? I know Dia liked it. Dia already complimented. What do you guys think? Looks a lot better, right? You had to see the hair. How could if you're all my if you all call yourself my friend and you're my friend, how come nobody told me to get a goddamn haircut? How come none of you forced me to get a haircut? I mean, I looked like an absolute, just a horrible, horrible, horrible person. She does have a great name. Her name's Hazel. She's a beautiful little doggy. So should I text Todd and tell him we are not doing live remote show for Sports Haven tonight? Or should we? Just let him figure it out, Duke. Let him figure it out. When he gets there, he'll figure it out. Quite honestly, by the time he gets there, he'll forget why he was going there. And it won't even matter to him. But anyway, yes, if you all call yourself my friend, how come there was no hair intervention? None of you guys got together and told me, Johnny, you gotta. I look. You understand? Between the weight that I've put on during this COVID time, I think it was Jesse Cox commented about how she put on the COVID-19, get it like the freshman 15. And I thought that was a very clever comment. If I told you guys how much, I probably already told you guys how much weight I put on during this whole thing. But hi, Denise. Thank you. You like the haircut, right? Um, I think I look younger with this, even though I'm 43 years old and I look like I'm about to be 71. I feel like with the haircut, I think I could pull off a quick 55. I think I only look 55 now, right? Because I'm dying from the inside out from all the bad food. Between the Fritos and the Fluffernutters and the Cheetos, I'm just rotting from the inside. My arteries are just, you know, harder than an eighth grader dancing it to Stairway to Heaven at the end of the night. You understand? Hopefully some of you 80s kids get that joke. I'm so fat. I gotta do something about it. I gotta do something about it. Um, put on my work pants. I'm at that point where I have to make a decision. Either I'm gonna buy new, bigger pants, or I gotta do something to be able to fit into the ones I already have. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the easy way out is just to get bigger pants. But the last time I did that, I figured out the bigger the pants, the more the fabric, and the bigger you look. So like I feel like, you know what I look like when I get like wearing black pants and a black t-shirt. I look like a grill. I look like a gas grill. I look like somebody put a cover over a gas grill. You could have just stamped Weaver or Weber, whatever the hell it is, right on my head. I'm at that. I'm at that. I'm at that crossroads where either I buy the new bigger pants or I do something about the weight I gain. It's tough because I am a food addict. I love it. I love to eat it. Since this evening, I had every intention of having a proper carbless meal. I was going to make some meat. I had some greens ready. And this is what I had, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys listening? Let the judgment begin. Ready? Listen to what I had for dinner. And if you think this is a joke for comedic purposes, you're wrong. This is the God's honest. I'm going to tell you exactly what I had for dinner. Okay? Okay. I walked through the door after work. I had a quarter rack of a half rack of ribs that was left over. That's number one. Number two, I had a small Pringles can of sour cream and onion. Bam. Number two, I had a small can of cheddar sour cream Pringles. Bam. Number four, on Saturday, Sunday, I bought an 8-inch apple crumb pie at Stop and Shop. I ate about 3/4 of it between Sunday and yesterday. Tonight, sitting in my chair watching a documentary about Jeffrey Epstein, I ate 3/4 of an apple crumb pie after I ate the 2 things of Pringles and quarter of a half rack of ribs. That was my dinner tonight. Now, I think we can all see that it might be in my best interest to buy the bigger pants and forget to do to lose the weight that I'm gaining. I am gaining weight so fast. I'm gaining weight faster than a fucking Porsche with fucking Paul Walker. So bad. Oh, I see Brian Chuck's here. Hey, Brian, I think it's fantastic that you found time in between eating a big bag of dicks to come hang out with us. I think it's great, man. I think it's great, Brian. Fucking Brian. Fucking guy. I'm such a fat tub of shit that I do this on purpose to talk to people, and I purposely take huge bites because I can't wait to get the food into my mouth so I can taste it and chew it when I realize I'm supposed to be talking to you guys. But I'm so selfish and so fat that I don't care that I make you wait for me so I can get this food into, so I can get as much food in my mouth as possible. You guys see there's a problem here, right? She says, what is your favorite veggie? Stephen Hawking? My favorite veggie, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts and asparagus are my faves. Pringles is my favorite veggie, yeah. Can I change my answer? Can I say Terry Lachivo? Too soon? Um, Asparagus and Brussels sprouts all the way. Now I know everybody's giving me recipes. Everybody's giving me recipes. John, here's what you do, John. You take the Brussels sprouts, you grow them a little bit. You put a salt and pepper, a little bit of honey, and some bacon chips on it, guy. You grill it and you saute it and bloopity. Listen, I'm not even through the door yet from work, and I'm eating a quarter of a half rack of ribs and Pringles. You think I'm going to take the time, delicate time, to do all this? I got to tell you, part of the, everybody's like, John, you need a woman in your life. You need a woman in your life. And I'm not saying that women should cook, but women are great cooks. The women in my life are great cooks. I think part of, if I was ever getting a relationship again, I mean, she'd have to know how to cook. But in lies another whole fucking set of problems for me if I was to ever start dating again. If I ever start dating again and start dating a woman who can cook good, do you know how fat I'm going to be? Do you know how, let's say I'm married, oh my God, the word married just came out of my mouth. I'm going to punch myself in the face when this is over. I can't believe I just said if I ever get married again. I will never get married again. You understand, right? If I ever dated a girl who was a good cook and she could cook like Italian food or even like Spanish food or any kind of like really good homemade nonsense, do you know how fat I would be? Do you know how fat I would be? I wouldn't know. I would not know how to tell myself to stop. Like if I married a Spanish girl and she could make like rice and beans and like killer homemade tacos and shit, I would just have her all the time. I'd buy the groceries. I'd buy 65 pounds of meat and I would eat tacos all day, every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, brunch, lunch, after dinner, dessert. You know how quick I would be on my 600-pound life? I would be on my 600-pound life. I'd be washing myself with a rag on a stick, and you guys would be watching going, fucking Johnny. I knew Johnny when he was just 230 pounds and complaining about it. Yeah, that was fun, Johnny. Look at fat, depressed, watching himself with a rag on a stick, Johnny. That Johnny's no fun. Nobody wants to be friends with that Johnny. Nobody. anybody I travel with, because if we die in a plane crash, I mean, clearly you'll live a long time feasting off me. The fuck? Nobody wants that. Goddamn. She says, let's hope you find the right woman. Christy, listen, I don't go looking for things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a search. Uh, but thank you. Jen says just buy healthy stuff. Jen, I've been every time for the past month I went to the grocery store. I say, yo, we're gonna get the shit that's good for us. We're gonna get the shit that's gonna keep us healthy. And I'm like a fucking crack addict as soon as I get in that store. Who among us? Who among us can walk into the grocery store and pass a package of fudge stripe cookies or some EL fudges and just have the nerve and the ball to walk right past it? I'm not that person. I can't walk right past that. You can walk past fudge stripe cookies. You hear what I'm saying to you? You as a person can walk by fudge stripe cookies and just keep going. You're all lying. You're all liars. It's all lies. You can't do it. You can't do it. Are you kidding me? It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm gonna find the right woman? I'm gonna find the right woman in the grocery store who's gonna have like I'll see her from afar and she'll be the woman with the coupons for like Cheetos and Bean Dip and Fritos. And I'll be like, had my heart at 40 cents off a bag. That's me. That's where it'll happen for me. Right? Or I'll see her buying you know, 13 pounds of meat and like, you know, 10 taco kits. And I'll go, oh, you must be having a party or cooking for somebody. And she'll go, no, these are all for me. I'm just going to eat tacos for a week. And I'm going to get down on one knee. I'm going to propose. I'm going to get her a ring. There you go. So maybe I will find the right woman, you know, in aisle 7 of the grocery store where I'm getting paper plates that I can put a package of 44 sticks on. And you know how fat and out of shape and gross you got to be to know and remember that there's 44 fish sticks in the bag? I remember that. And I mathematically say to myself how long it's going to take for me to eat all of those fish sticks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how my brain works. That's how my brain works. You're going to find her at Foley. Jeez, I'd like to find anything at Foley these days. See, Monique, that's a good point. You could, what you say? These Keebler elves are essential employees. They're making an enrollment for you. John Duke makes a valid point. The Keebler elves are essential workers, as are Snap Cracker Pop, Dig'em the Sugar Smacks guy. Who am I to not help those small businesses? They're elves live in a tree, for Christ's sake. They need our help. I'm telling you right now, we could have like a remember American Gladiators? We could have American Fattiators, and we'll have competitions to see who can walk past fudge stripe cookies more than once. You can't do it. You can't. And this will be the obstacle course. We'll set up a table, and they're going to have EL fudges and fudge stripe cookies. Right? And then about 4 feet after that is a cold glass of milk. Not one of you would last 1 minute. You'd break in a second. American Fattiators. We're going to start the show. You'll never be able to do it. Monique says you can't shop when you're hungry. But that's the problem. I'm at that thing with the sugar in my body where I crave it, that I could have ate dinner and I'm full. I could walk into the grocery store and find a whole new level of hungry. I can do it. Find a whole, listen, I'll hit the EL fudges, right? I'll hit some raisin English muffins, and then I'll find some pirate's booty or some shit that I'll convince myself, you know, like the Skinny Pop popcorn, I'll convince myself that it's the healthy stuff. And then I'll pop it off, and I'm the fat fuck in the corner in the frozen section eating a Marie Callender's chicken pot pie that's absolutely frozen or convincing myself it's the right thing to do because there's vegetables in there. You guys don't understand what's going on over here. I don't know if you know. Order online and stay out of the store. See, you say that. I get that. But I order stuff online now. You understand? And all of a sudden, I'm buying shit off Amazon just because it's a deal. I don't know how to not buy shit when I don't need it anyway, especially if it's online. I mean, I have Fred Flintstone oven mitts because I had to have them from Amazon. I'm not using them, but I'm a buyer. I just buy. All right, dog, get out of here. Go eat that and go. Driving me nuts. I don't have it in me, kids. I don't have it in me. I don't have the willpower. I don't Meredith lost some weight during COVID. That's listen. Yeah. The only thing I lost during COVID was a little bit of self respect on my waist getting longer. I put on my thing yesterday. If you saw my post, I waddle when I walk. I'm getting to that point because I got these short legs, right? I have these short legs, and I'm only 5'7", right? So I got these short legs, and then this big round midsection, and then my movies they get bigger when I do this. So I got to trim these up too. I get that fat neck, and then it goes to like the skinny part of my face right here, and then the chipmunk zone in here. So with the short little legs, I walk fast for a heavy dude, but because I got the momentum going, I just look like I'm. It's you're no girl. Here, take the plate. Go have fun. You don't understand, man. I'm fucking waddling when I'm walking over here. It's all craziness, man. Listen, this is the truth. This is the truth. Wait till the podcast comes out, and I don't got to worry about you know. I'm live here. If you're going to click it, when I put the podcast up, whoever wants to listen can listen. This is shame. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. I even tried making a list. I tried making a list, so I only go after the things that I have on my list. Impossible. Impossible. I went to the deli to get deli meat for lunches, turkey, roast beef, yada yada yada. Your boy, your boy bought 2 pounds of chicken marsala meatballs while he was standing in the deli line and had them hammered down before I even got to the register. And I paid for an empty bucket of marsala meatballs. The girl at the register looks at me. She goes, "There's nothing in here." I go, "I know." She goes, "Well, I don't get." And I said, "I ate them all." And she just looked at me and she's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, chicken marsala meatballs." Hazel, go lay down. You gotta go lay down. No, 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 no. You're not getting any more food. Come on, go lay down. Good girl. It's the struggle. I mean, listen. I know there's real problems out there in the world. This isn't much, but let me tell you something. As a single guy, and nobody here to tell me no, who's gonna tell me no? You know what I'm saying? I go buy I go buy like raisin English muffins. I make a fluffernutter, put a Hershey bar in the middle, chow it down, and mess it and mix it down with some strawberry quick. Nobody here to tell me no. You understand? How many more days until Foley's pitchers and catchers report? Oh boy, I wish. I wish. That's right. We only do live once. So I do me. Listen, let me tell you, you ain't gonna hear anybody but me tell you about living once. I give you some key advice, man. Just be happy all the time. If you're somewhere you're not happy, get out of it and be happy. Never know. I have high cholesterol. Yo, Tommy Sam Perry just put a I have high cholesterol.com link in my thing. Yo, can I go to that? Can I click that thing and see if I can go for high score? Can I get high score on that one? Is there a thing? Said my daughter had to sign up for school for music class. One question was guitar player for Guns N' Roses. It was a multiple question answer. And she didn't know and had to ask me, thought of you. Yo, Meredith, I love you. I've known you almost my entire life. Your children need to be schooled better than that. If your child doesn't know who the guitarist is for Guns N' Roses, I'm a little disappointed. But we'll teach her up. Mom, Meredith, mom, you're going to take that kid, you're going to get her in the car, and you're going to play a little Guns N' Roses for her, and you're going to school her up. I trust that you'll do that for me. Kids need to know. Absolutely no. Try planning out healthy meals for a week. They only buy ingredients for meals. You can do it. That's a great idea. And I tried that, Monique, and I did good for a while until I don't. I'm my own worst enemy. Listen, I can make up whatever excuse in the world I want. I I had oh my God, you guys want to hear what I did Sunday? This is so bad. My son went fishing with his friends and he was out. Hey, you dog, you gotta lay down. No, 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 no. I love you to death, but you gotta lay down. Lay down. I know that you're trying to fool me for cookies because you know that this works every time, but I'm giving in. I'm not giving in, I mean. I'm gonna stay strong this time. You're not gonna take advantage of me. I'm the captain now. You understand? I'm the owner, you're the dog. Okay? Can we take this up later? Can we have this conversation later? Good girl. I love you. Go lay down. Thank you. Um, Sunday night. Oh God, this is embarrassing. Sunday night, my son went fishing with his friends. No, it was Monday night. Monday was the long holiday, Memorial Day. And I tried DoorDash. You guys, I'm sure you all heard of this. I ordered a hot fudge with caramel sundae and sprinkles and everything from Friendly's. I ordered the biggest one they have. The delivery person showed up to my door. Yo, this Sunday was bigger than my head. It was like this big, and I just not 1 second of remorse or guilt. I didn't even. I matter of fact, I think I felt pride. I was so proud. Look at me. Look at my fat. Look at how fat I'm getting as I'm talking to you guys. Sausage fingers on me. Look at this. Fucking Jimmy Dean could serve me for breakfast. Look at these things. Um, I ate this thing to my head like you wouldn't believe. It was a grotesque display of humanity. I didn't yell at her. I don't yell at that dog. I just gotta put her in a place. She's telling you, man, this dog owns me. She takes up all the bed. I walk her whenever she wants. You guys are all telling me I need a woman in my life and to get in a relationship. Let me tell you something. I'm in an abusive one with this dog. I do whatever she tells me to do, and I'm at her beck and call. Are you kidding me? She's got me wrapped around her finger. Anywho, yo, he says Reese's Pieces 5 scoops of face. You don't even know. Thank God my son wasn't home, and I had to put the dog outside because the noises I was making, I think she thought that I was trying to put out a mating call. Because I just imagined I was just sitting here, right? And when the belly gets bigger, you get a natural type shelf when you sit at a certain angle. So I got the Sunday shelf up, right? And I got the neck, look at a fat neck, and I got it tilted down. And I listen, do you know how this is how fucking disgusting I am? I paused what I was watching on TV. I paused it because there was going to be no breaks in between my head coming up to look. I was eating the sundae. I knew that I was not going to see anything on the television. I paused the TV so that I did not have to lift my head up from my food. Are we seeing what's going on now? Okay. And you wonder why I haven't seen my toes since April. And I sat there and I'm just like, the dog, I'm telling you, I had to put her outside on the back porch because I think she thought that I was trying to give her a mating call. And she's like, nah, it ain't right. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I paused the television so that I did not have to lift my face up from an ice cream sundae. size of my head. It took me about 10 minutes to eat. That's how much there was. You see now. People think I'm fucking kidding. Meredith says vitamin D. We still talking about the same thing there, young lady? Or are you in an order? That's crazy too. I hear the Dolphins and Mets are huge turnoffs to women. Let me tell you something, Bobby Koval. Women love the Dolphins and the Mets because they love men who love the Dolphins and love the Mets. And that's good on you for remembering I was a Dolphins fan. X Games type Sunday. Yeah. Levy. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. Now, I don't judge anyone. Ask the people I have every conversation with. I break balls and I'm a sarcastic son of a bitch, but I judge nobody. I want everybody to let their freak flag fly. I want everybody to do them. I want everybody to be happy and do whatever the fuck makes you happy, man. You understand? I don't even care. But I'm hard on myself because I know when I don't feel good and I know when I'm not sleeping and I know when I should start to take care of myself. But even I am so selfish that I'm like, I don't care about you. Somehow I tell myself I don't care about me, even though I should take care of myself, but I don't take care of myself because I don't care. You understand? This is crazy. Also, I'm sucky at technology. Oh my God. Yeah, Meredith, you tell it. Thanks. It's you. I'm telling you. I just also. I mean, I just. What the fuck was I gonna say? I just totally lost my train of thought. Also, nobody loves me more than me, and I don't care. I do whatever I want. I live in the moment. I do what makes me happy now. So I'm caught in that. Listen, man. You know the whole tomorrow's not guaranteed for anybody. Live in the moment. I don't want to be that cliche guy, but how the fuck do I know that wasn't going to be my last ice cream sundae? And who am I to disrespect it and watch Netflix? I purchased the sundae. The sundae was given a purpose. The purpose was sundae was brought here to do a job. Who am I to take that away from that sundae? So I gave it my absolute attention, undivided, and I let that sundae live out its best life. And by that sundae living out its best life and doing the job that it was created for, I lived out my best life in that moment. Even though while I was bent down and my four chins were hitting, I grew a fifth chin, but that's okay. It's part of the cycle. You understand? I keep saying, you understand? You understand? Oh, your dad's a lifelong fan of the Dolphins. And I think that's why I always thought he was a very nice person. Unbelievable. So, I'm all tuckered out today. So is everybody will get away from me being fat for a while? Seems to be a common theme, but I'm just like, oh my God. It's I just don't love myself right now, you guys, right? Anyway, nobody loves me more than me. Nobody knows how to love me more than me. I got a haircut. I'm yet to be to any restaurants or anything to eat out. I just haven't had the time. I'm hoping some of you guys who are willing to do that and want to do that are out taking care of these local businesses. And I've always said this, and I've been with a small business for 15 years, but I've always felt this way, but mostly in the last 15 years, keep it small. Small businesses, small businesses, small businesses. Unless you or someone in your family lives in a big business, then shop there too. You got to keep that open. God damn, I'm a fucking mess. I'm a train wreck. My brain, my thoughts are all over the place. I wish I could, there's like so much going on. I want to talk to everybody. But that's why when the podcast gets ripping and there's no comments and I can just tail off on my own and go. And then you guys can comment about it later. What's today? Thursday? So a week from not this weekend, but the following. The podcast will be recorded, I believe. I think Erin's watching this, and I was telling her the same. And you guys are gonna like it, man. But I got to tell you something. We're gonna talk about this right now, like adults, all right? Because we're at the 40-minute mark, and we're only going 45 minutes tonight. Only 45 tonight, lovers. Okay, lover, you're all my lovers, and you're all my friends. Lovers and friends is who we are. If you didn't know before this, you know now. Remember, when I start seeing all of you outside, everybody gets a kiss on the mouth. Don't forget. If I forget, ask for the kiss on the mouth. Anyway, when the podcast comes out, my humor gets a little, I take a lot of right turns and I take a lot of left turns, and sometimes I come right down the middle at you. I don't want anybody getting mad at me. You understand? I want everybody understanding that it's all comedy. You understand? I don't know why I keep saying that. We went to Jesse Camille's for dinner. It was nice. Oh, that sounds delicious. I love that place. Jesse Camille's, the wings, they have those truffle wings, but they're buffalo wings. Their sauce look at me. No matter what I want to talk about, it's going to circle around food. Now I'm going to have people meet me at Jesse Camille so we could have wings one of these days. I got to get walking buddies too, so walking buddies together. I just care about you guys so much. I miss all of you. I do. All right, guys? Like, I just miss you so much. I can't even right now. No, but seriously, I miss all of you. I can't wait to hang out with you guys. See, everybody's been having bonfires and picnic table parties and trying to be outside and have a good time. I haven't been invited to any, but I'm glad to see that you're all doing that. I think it's fucking fantastic. Mainly because nobody wants me at their house, because remember that sense of humor thing we were talking about? I say some things, but I don't put it all out there, bruh. I'll put it all out there. You know why? Because my milkshake brings all the balls to the yard, and I like it's better than. See, even the songs I sing are about food. Fuck me and the goat ass today. Oh. Anywho, it's 8:53. We're at 42 minutes. We're only going 45 minutes. I don't know what the weather's going to be like this weekend. I don't know. Everybody's going to be out Saturday. I'm still going to do a Saturday 8:10 show with cocktails. If anybody's interested, I'll be here. Just beards again. I'm not doing the hard liquor thing because secretly behind the scenes, I have to start getting myself back. I have to start taking care of myself. One, I need to live longer, and two, the ladies deserve it. The ladies deserve the best version of me. They're not going to get the bad version. They deserve the best version. You understand? I don't know why I keep saying, do you understand? Someone help me. Anyway, let's see. We went to bullshit. You had a free ride to New York and you blew me off. The man tells the truth, but I had to work. But I'm going next time. Nanu Nanu, I promise. How do you do it? I can't do it. Look, I can't do it. How do you do it? Is it these? There it is. I couldn't. Nanu Nanu. Or is that, which one's this? Is this Scout's Honor? Nah. What's Scout's Honor? Scout's Honor is 3. 1 in a pink, 2 in a stink. I forget which one's Scout Honor. I always forget. Or is it 2 in a stink, 1 in a pink? I forget. Rainy Saturday. Good. All right. So let's meet for cocktails. If we FaceTime each other, we'll have a drink with each other. We'll talk a little bit. We'll have fun. Again, you know, this reminds me, and somebody actually contacted me and said, John, you know what it reminds me of? And I said, what? What does it remind you of? Tell me. Tell me. And they said, when we were younger in the late 80s and early 90s, before all this social media, you sat in people's living rooms and everybody just bullshitted and had a good time, and we talked about everything. And it reminded them, and they're right. It reminds me of that. It reminds me of my childhood and talking. And as we've talked about, I love to hear myself talking. But anyway, Saturday night, we're going to meet back here. We're going to have some cocktails together. We're going to talk. The social distancing thing is getting pushed back. Thinking about maybe, having some, being with other people while doing this. Not sure. I mean, I'm always going to be with other people while doing it. You understand? Although your boy Johnny, no loving for Johnny till he loses the weight. Johnny's got him strict punishment. Anyway, listen. We're hitting the 45-minute mark. We should keep the Thursday night show at 45-minute mark. We've talked about me enough. We've only talked about you guys some. I'd love to talk about you more. I'd love to talk all of you more. Hit me up. Let's chat whenever and all the time. To John Duke, Jeffrey Tottenham, and Jason Tracy, thank you for letting me put that picture up there today. It was absolutely hysterical. And one day we will have the debate, which is the Better Poison album. Look What the Cat Dragged In or Open Up and Say Ah, but we're not going to talk about that now. That's going to be part of the podcast. I love my 80s music. And maybe we'll, at that party, John Shea, let us get a karaoke machine and we'll sing and we'll dance. And I will sing some Poison tunes, guys. You can't tell by looking at me, but if you throw on some Poison, I will sing that shit. Me and Paulie, man, we will jam that shit out. Listen, I love all of you. I'm glad that you're all happy and healthy. I'm glad that you're all laughing. I'm glad that you're all, the weather's getting better and we can go outside, and it's great to hear from all of you. Remember to please reach out to the ones who aren't reaching out. Those are the ones we need to worry about, okay? Find them, ask them how they're doing, and when they tell you they're doing fine, don't fucking listen to them. Go beep your horn, make them come outside, make them wave and smile at you, and give them an air hug. Look out for the ones that aren't reaching out, all right? They need our help. If anybody knows anybody that's in need of some groceries or anything like that, I'm still doing that as well. I'm still getting the donations out there. I'm still sitting on a few. I can get them out there. I've heard myself talk enough tonight. I think my dog's got to go outside and drop a bomb. So as usual, I didn't have a toaster tonight. I got fluff in my belly. I got a pain in the ass dog. I got the best friends and lovers in the world. And honestly, I hope to hear from you all again. And please take care of each other. And if anybody needs a hug or if anybody needs a laugh, hit me up. I love all of you. Continue to take care of each other. Continue to take care of yourselves. And crazy fucking messed up world out there. Don't let it get to you. Let the good stuff start at home. Let it start at your kitchen table and it'll trickle down. I love all of you guys. Take care of yourselves. You need me? Holla.